Hi there! Welcome to Hope Kids Air. Thanks for booking your flight with us. Our flight is like the normal one. Our captain is Jesus, and we fly in the air to discover new truths of God's Word. Before we enter into our flight, I'd like to name a few rules. First of all, no pets allowed on flight. As you can see, this is not a baby. Now, if you are found trying to sneak in a pet, you will be stopped and the pet will be disposed of. So kindly dispose of any pets immediately. Musical instruments are allowed as long as everybody enjoys and you're not a bad player. That's all. Enjoy your flight. Every week, you'll be asked to give a boarding pass. Your boarding pass is your ticket and it will look like this. Every time you hear this recording,
requesting all passengers to please show your boarding
pause
passes.
the video and shout out the information of your boarding pass. Each week, you'll be given 2 boarding passes. This week, your boarding pass is God helps me put my family first. And your second boarding pass would be, as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. Now, don't forget the information whenever you're asked.
Requesting all passengers to please show your boarding passes.
Welcome to Hope Kids Air. I'm sure that you already have received quite a few instructions from a flight attendant just before this, but let me just reiterate a few more. If you have any luggages with you, make sure that you're putting it up into the cabins that you see above you, not beneath the seats. And make sure that you close them down so that when the flight takes off, you don't have them open. You might find a few instructions put right in front of your seat. If you find it really hot, make sure that you use those pieces of paper or magazines to fan yourself. If not, make sure that you at least play with them at some point of your flight. When it comes to your exits, you have 2 right outside the way. You have exits out there. Make sure when you're sitting down in your seats, you count the number of seats right in front of you. I'm sure it'll come in handy when you have, when it comes to the food. Just want to remind you that we are into the flight business and not into the food business. So please don't demand everything that you have down on the ground. You already have instructions about pet animals. You cannot carry any pet dinosaurs or doggies on flight. If you have anything with you right now, make sure you throw it out the window. Sorry, not out of the window, into the door and then throw them out because you can't. Okay, so to reiterate again, make sure that you put your seat belts, okay, and make sure that you lock them. And put your luggages up into the cabins and shut them down. In case there's a cabin pressure, you will have some things which fall right in front of your face. They will not look like a balloon, but make sure that you stick them right on your face, over your nose and mouth, just like I'm doing right now. Okay, I promise you there's oxygen in there. Okay then. Have a safe flight. For your entertainment, we have movies put up in the flight. Today, we have a movie on families. Family is awesome. Family was God's design, not yours and not mine. It's in a family that you learn what it is to feel loved, to work together, and to care about each other. So, we learn quite a lot of things about life through a family. So today, you're going to learn what a family is supposed to do. Before your flight was prepared for this takeoff, your flight attendants made sure that they wrote one thing about themselves, and I made sure that I put it into this bucket. It's very important that you understand and know your flight attendants. Let's do that now. What I'm going to do is read what's written in here. And you have to guess which of these flight attendants that is. Number 1. I once ate a cockroach. Most probable option.
Sid looks like a cockroach eater.
I agree. Is that right?
No, I think it's Mary.
Who's the cocker?
Oops. Now that you know your flight attendant, Alia, much better. Let's move on to the next one. I can ride a horse and play the flute. Since the ones on the left don't look musically inclined, I'm sure it's somebody on the right. And since the one at the extreme right is a cockroach eater, I think it is. Ooh, I'm right. Shall we move to the next one now? I got the cockroach one again. I'm good at saying nothing.
It is definitely not sugar.
Okay. Do you think it is? Is that right? Okay. So now you know that he is good at saying nothing. Moving on to the next one. I'm sure that's not an obvious guess because there's just one person left. Okay. This is somebody who needs to. Okay. I am a very good bathroom singer.
Would you care to sing us it?
Do you agree? Do you agree? Flight attendants.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. It's accepted. This is lovely. Now that you know your flight attendants, I think we should move on and learn a little bit more about them in your flight today, because it's very important to learn about your family. This is Hope Kids Air family.
Hello, this is your Captain Jesus. I welcome you in this flight to find truth. I encourage you right now to put on your seatbelt, fasten it tight so you don't fall off your seat. And I ask you to have your seats in an upright position. I'll welcome you on this journey as we take off. Get ready.
Requesting all passengers to please show your boarding passes.
It's mealtime here on Hope Kids Air. As you can see, I'm here in the kitchen to prepare your food. But
not the kind of food you're thinking about. We eat regular food like rice, biryani, apples, ice cream to keep our bodies strong. But we eat different food to keep our spirits strong and our hearts strong. What kind of food is that? That's right, you guys have been going to Sunday school for a really long time. Our food that we eat to keep our heart and spirit strong is God's Word. So let's take a look at the food for our spirit today. For the next 5 weeks, we're going to be talking about families. We all have them. They might be big or small. We might live with our aunt or uncle, our mom or dad, or maybe just a group of friends. But whoever you live with, well, that's your family. And sometimes we love them. I've got the best family in the world. And other times we just want to run away and join someone else's family. So did you know the biggest family reunion that ever happened was in 2012? And guess how many members there were of this family? Are you ready? 4,514. Check this family out. It is huge. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandpas, grandmas. And you know, in families, we know each other's favorite food. We know each other's favorite color. It's what a family does. We know each other really well. This is my family. And you can see this was a long time ago because Nanorna is really little. Look at Reniana. And Sidana hasn't even joined us yet. So you know this was a long time ago. You know, kids, we all have families and all of our families look different. We're going to be studying one really famous family from the Bible that did incredible things, amazing things for God, and they did it as a family. We're going to be studying the family of Isaac. Some of you might know exactly who that is, and others of you might be saying, Isaac who? Well, Isaac had a really famous dad. Does anybody remember his dad's name? Have you ever heard that song, Father Abraham? That's him. Abraham was pretty amazing because remember, he's the one, that's where the whole nation of Israel started. He was the granddaddy of all the granddaddies of Israel, Abraham. So we're going to be looking at how Isaac's life began with his family, Abraham and Sarah.
The Faithful Hall of Fame, Sarah. This is Sarah. Sarah was Abraham's wife. One day, as Abraham sat near the entrance of his tent, God appeared to him. Abraham looked up and 3 men stood before him. God promised Abraham that he and Sarah would someday have a son. In fact, God promised Abraham that he would have many children. Even more than the stars in the sky. Now, Sarah was very old when God made this promise. When she heard that God promised to give her a child, she laughed. The messenger of God stopped Sarah. He asked, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Sarah chose to trust God, and she became pregnant and she gave birth to a son. The son's name was Isaac. God's promises came true for Abraham and Sarah. Abraham became the father of many nations, and from his child came children, and from their children, more children, until Abraham's descendants were truly more numerous than the stars in the sky. Abraham and Sarah trusted God for the promise and believed that God was faithful.
We saw in the video just now how Isaac was born. He was born to Abraham and Sarah. And what a super cool story that is. God had promised Abraham that he would have as many grandchildren and children and descendants as stars in the sky. And Abraham's thinking, God, don't you do math? I don't even have one son. And you know Sarah can't have a baby. Do you guys know how old Abraham and Sarah were when they had Isaac? Abraham was 100. I think Sarah was around 90 years old. So does that make it seem impossible or what? If you don't believe me, look in Genesis and read chapters 15 to 17 to get the story straight from God's mouth. But you know what, kids? God always keeps his promises. And sure enough, he didn't fail Abraham this time. A year later, a very special baby boy was born. And who is he? Isaac. Isaac grew up, and Isaac, Abraham, and Sarah became a really close family who continued to serve Yahweh, their God, together.
Okay kids, we are here to show something how important family is. Okay, so God gave us this wonderful family for so many reasons, like to defend, to protect, and to save us, right? So I have a cool object lesson right here, and it's kind of a game, so that I just want you to watch and enjoy. Before that, I just want to welcome my players. Air hostess Carla, air hostess Aliyah, and air host Siddharth. So here is the team. Air hostess Aliyah and Carla is in one team, and air host Sidhu is all alone in one team. So I'm gonna give them a straw. Here you go. And, nope. And you will get a tissue. Okay? And what you have to do is, you have to take a bite, you have to spit it, and you need to put it in the front, and you need to shoot on your opponent. Okay. And whoever gets the most points, they are the winners. Okay? So here we go. Okay, so you saw that Sidhu lost so badly because he was alone, like it's only one person who needs to defend two of those people. So the score was Sidhu scored 5 points and Aliyah and Carla they scored 9 points. So kids, what do you say in this? Was this a fair game? No, there were 2 people against one person. So kids, in the same way, God gave the family for us to protect us, to defend us, and to help us. See, if Sidhu had one more partner, he could have a strong competition between them, right? So, God gave us a family to protect us, to live with us, to take care of each and every moment. So kids, I just want to share why I made my air hostess and air host play this, to show you that family is a strength to protect, to guide, and to help one another. As we saw already, Joshua 24:15, we know that how much importance that we need to give to our family. So we need to keep our family first in our life, right?
Requesting all passengers to please show your boarding passes.
Welcome to your in-flight entertainment. Today we have a special game for you today between air host Siddharth and air hostess Aliyah. I will be placing this cookie on both of their foreheads. They will be attempting to get the cookie into their big, humongous, giant mouth without use of their hands. Would you please tilt your head back? When I say go, you may begin. On your marks, we must restart the race as Aaliyah has already lost the point. On your marks, get set, go!
Requesting all passengers to please show your boarding passes.
So today, as we talk about families, the big question is, what do families do? Now kids, you know what? Some of you might say, well, I don't really have a family. You know what? We're all a part of God's family. So what we're going to talk about right now is what should our physical family do and what should our God family do. So not all families are perfect. In fact, none of us are perfect. We've all got our problems. But here are 3 things that we should expect our families to do. And if we're expecting our families to do that and we're a part of the family, guess who should be doing it? That's right. You should be doing it first. Don't go home and say, air hostess Carla told me you should be more kind to me. Well, that's true, but it's really important, kids, that we do our part. The first things that families should do is they should show love. Did you know that a family is a picture of God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit? That's right, it is. We are a physical picture of what Father God, Son Jesus, and Comforter, Holy Spirit are. We should be showing love. And you know what? God showed us love even though He knew we would mess up, even though He knew we'd lie to our parents and cheat on that exam. He showed us love even though He knew many of us would choose not to love Him. So our family should also show unconditional love, just like God showed us when He died on the cross for our sins. So show love. Second thing, families should forgive. I'm sure your family never fights, right? My family has little arguments, at least 4 to 5 of them a day. Some of them are really irritating, or your little brother and sister are so annoying. They just won't stop touching your stuff. They embarrass you in front of your friends, and while the list goes on. But remember, kids, I told you, our families are a picture of God's family. Do you remember what God forgave you of? All of it. He forgives the man who's committed murder, the man who's stealing, the people that have done the most awful thing. Jesus chose to die on the cross to forgive their sins. And so as a family, we also need to forgive each other. You know what? When you forgive each other, it's like building a bridge across the big ocean. We can be together. When we're angry, we can't be together, and that's really lonely, isn't it? Forgiveness brings us back together. And let me tell you something, kids. There's nothing that's worth losing your family over. Forgive, just like God forgave us. The last thing a family should do is serve God together. That's That's right. We are made to serve God together. God the Father, Jesus the Son, and the Holy Spirit, they work together in beautiful different ways to help us, don't they? Well, God made us as a family to work together and do amazing things. We're going to see some super awesome stuff that Isaac's family does together in the weeks to come. So what does a family do, kids? Shows love, forgives, and serves God together. I hope you've enjoyed our flight today. We're finishing our in-flight meal, and I just want to pray with you real quick, okay? Dear God, we thank you for our family. We're not perfect. Everybody in our family isn't perfect, and sometimes, God, we wish we had a different family. But you've given us the families we have, the people we live with. You've given them to us. We are thankful for them. Jesus, we want to show the family that you and God the Father and Holy Spirit have in our own families. Help us to forgive, to love, and to serve together so that we can enjoy the strength that comes from being a part of not just our families on earth, but a part of your family. We love you. In your name, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot Jesus speaking. I hope you enjoyed the flight. We are getting ready to land. Please make sure that you're in your seats, that you have your belts on, and that your seats are in an upright position. Welcome home.